Artificial intelligence, or AI. It's a term we hear often, but what does it really mean? At its core, AI involves creating computer systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. It sounds like science fiction, something straight out of a movie with robots and futuristic gadgets, robots taking over, the stuff of nightmares, computers making our choices, dictating our lives. But AI is already shaping real lives in ways you might not even realize. It's not just a future possibility, it's happening now. Imagine a hiring AI that unfairly rejects candidates based on their postcode, perpetuating existing inequalities, or a medical AI that misdiagnoses because it wasn't trained on diverse data, leading to potentially harmful outcomes for certain patient groups. These aren't just stories, they're not hypothetical scenarios. They're real risks when AI isn't handled responsibly, when ethical considerations are ignored. Yet AI can also do incredible good. It has the potential to revolutionize industries and improve lives in countless ways. Helping doctors catch diseases early, improving treatment outcomes and saving lives, fighting climate change, developing sustainable solutions for a healthier planet, or making daily life easier, streamlining tasks and freeing up our time. Used thoughtfully with careful planning and ethical considerations at the forefront, AI can solve huge problems and unlock new opportunities, driving innovation and progress across various sectors. But it's a double-edged sword, a powerful tool that can be used for good or ill. Amazing benefits, serious risks. It's crucial to acknowledge both sides of the equation. The key question, the challenge we face. How do we get more good, less harm? How do we maximize the benefits while minimizing the potential downsides? The answer is trust. Building trust in AI systems is paramount. People need to believe AI is fair, that it treats everyone equitably and without bias, safe and accountable. We need to ensure that AI systems are secure, reliable, and that there are mechanisms in place to address any unintended consequences. Without trust, AI's benefits stay locked away. The full potential of AI will remain untapped. Responsible AI isn't about slowing progress, it's not about stifling innovation, it's about making sure progress helps everyone, ensuring that the benefits of AI are shared widely and equitably. Our future depends on making AI work for all of humanity. It's a shared responsibility, and the time to act is now. So, how do we use AI responsibly and build trust? It's a question that demands careful consideration, as the implications of AI extend into every facet of our lives. We need a clear framework to guide us. We follow 5 guiding principles, the cornerstones of ethical AI development and deployment. These principles are not just abstract concepts, they are practical guidelines that shape how we design, implement, and oversee AI systems. Fairness, transparency, privacy, security, and accountability, the Big 5. These principles work in harmony, each reinforcing the others to create a robust ethical framework. Fairness means AI treats everyone equally, ensuring that its decisions are impartial and unbiased, not perpetuating bias or discrimination. It's about actively mitigating potential biases in data and algorithms. For example, a lone AI must not judge based on race or postcode. Such factors are irrelevant to creditworthiness and should never influence the outcome. Transparency is about understanding how AI makes decisions. It's about making the inner workings of AI systems accessible and understandable. If you're denied a loan, you should know why. The reasoning behind the decision should be clear and justifiable. Privacy protects our personal data. AI should only use what's necessary and keep it safe. Data minimization and robust security measures are paramount. Security means defending AI from hackers and malfunctions, safeguarding it against malicious attacks and unintended errors, especially when it handles sensitive data or critical systems. The integrity and reliability of AI are crucial in such contexts. Accountability ensures someone is always responsible for what AI does, no blaming the algorithm. There must be clear lines of responsibility and mechanisms for redress. Miss any of these and trust crumbles. Trust is the bedrock of AI adoption and acceptance. Fairness checks for bias and justice. It's about ensuring equitable outcomes for all. Transparency opens the black box. It allows us to scrutinize and understand AI's decision-making processes. Privacy respects our autonomy. It empowers us to control our personal information. Security keeps us safe. It protects us from harm and ensures the reliability of AI systems. Accountability means humans stay in charge. It prevents AI from operating without oversight and control. These principles are the recipe for trustworthy AI. They provide a clear roadmap for building ethical and reliable AI systems. They're not just ideals, they're essential for AI that serves everyone. AI should be a force for good, benefiting all members of society. With the Big Five, we can steer AI in the right direction. By embracing these principles, we can harness the power of AI for the benefit of humanity. Even with the Big Five, AI can go wrong. That's why risk assessment is crucial. First, ask who could be affected. Not just users, think employees, customers, even whole communities. Next, what could go wrong? Harms can be obvious, like financial loss, or subtle, like reinforcing stereotypes or violating privacy. Don't forget that data biased or incomplete data leads to biased AI. Scrutinize where data comes from and who it represents. Imagine an AI trained on biased hiring data, it'll repeat those mistakes. Risk assessment means spotting problems before they happen. It's not about stopping innovation, but making it safer and smarter. This process is ongoing. AI evolves, so must our vigilance. Keep asking, who's affected, what could go wrong, is the data sound? That's how we keep AI on track. Responsible AI means always looking ahead. Spotting risks isn't enough. We need guardrails or governance to keep AI safe. Start by defining who's responsible for what. Clear roles prevent things slipping through the cracks. Set simple, practical policies based on the Big Five. For example, require fairness reviews and privacy checks before launch. Build in checks and balances. Review boards or ethics committees can catch problems early. These aren't roadblocks, they're safety nets. Quality control at every stage means fewer surprises later. Education is key. Everyone involved should know the basics of responsible AI and their own responsibilities. Workshops and guides help build awareness. When people understand the why behind the rules, they follow them. Foster a culture where speaking up about concerns is encouraged. Governance isn't about paperwork, it's about making AI safer for everyone. Simple rules, clear roles, and ongoing learning keep AI on the right path. That's how we build trust and avoid disaster. Principles and rules are great, but how do we know if AI is actually fair and transparent? We test it. For fairness, check how AI performs for different groups. Age, gender, ethnicity. If it's less accurate for one group, that's a red flag. Look for disparate impact. Does AI's output harm one group more than others, even unintentionally? Use data and tools to spot hidden biases. For transparency, ask, can the AI explain its decisions? Simpler models are easier, but even complex ones need some level of explainability. Provide clear documentation about what the AI does, what data it uses, and its limitations. Users should get understandable reasons for important decisions, like why a loan was denied. Testing isn't about perfection, but about catching problems before they cause harm. It's essential for building trust and allowing oversight. Test, explain, improve. That's the cycle for responsible AI. Let's delve into some compelling examples and look at how responsible AI, when implemented thoughtfully and ethically, leads to real-world success, creating tangible benefits for businesses and the communities they serve. These aren't just theoretical concepts, they're proven strategies that drive positive change. In banking, one major bank committed to ethical practices audited its fraud detection AI for bias, meticulously examining its algorithms and datasets. They didn't stop there, they also made decisions transparent, ensuring that customers understood how the AI was being used and what safeguards were in place. Result: fewer false alarms, which reduced customer frustration, more trust in the bank's systems, and ultimately, better fraud detection, protecting both the bank and its customers from financial losses. In healthcare, a research institute, dedicated to improving patient outcomes, built an AI for eye disease, focusing on early detection and treatment. They did this using diverse data, representing a wide range of patients, and implemented strong privacy protections to safeguard sensitive medical information. The tool worked better for more people regardless of their background or ethnicity, leading to earlier diagnoses, which allowed for more timely interventions, and ultimately, improved outcomes for a larger segment of the population. In hiring, a tech company, striving for a more equitable workplace, tested its CV screening AI for bias, identifying and mitigating any discriminatory patterns in its algorithms. Furthermore, they explained its logic to recruiters, empowering them to understand how the AI was making decisions and ensuring that they could make informed choices. This led to a more diverse, talented workforce, bringing in fresh perspectives and innovative ideas that benefited the entire company. Even city governments are using AI responsibly, leveraging its power to improve the lives of their citizens. They are optimizing traffic flow while carefully considering the needs of all neighborhoods, ensuring that no community is disproportionately burdened by congestion or pollution. They are also sharing data transparently, allowing citizens to understand how decisions are being made and hold their government accountable. The result? Reduced congestion, leading to shorter commute times, lower emissions, improving air quality, and increased public trust in government, fostering a stronger sense of community. These stories show that fairness, transparency, and accountability, the cornerstones of responsible AI, aren't just ethical considerations, they're good for business and society, creating a virtuous cycle of innovation and progress. Responsible AI unlocks better products designed with inclusivity and user needs in mind, stronger relationships, built on trust and mutual respect, and more equitable outcomes, ensuring that the benefits of technology are shared by all. Doing the right thing pays off, both in terms of financial success and positive social impact. When AI is built with care, considering its potential impact on individuals and communities, everyone benefits. That's the real power of responsible AI, its ability to transform society for the better. Let's learn from these successes and work together to build a future where AI is a force for good. We've seen AI's power and its risks. The secret to making it work for us? Trust, built through responsible practices. The Big Five, fairness, transparency, privacy, security, accountability, are our compass. Assess risks, set clear rules, and test for fairness and clarity. Success stories prove responsible AI isn't a burden. It's an advantage. The journey doesn't end here. AI keeps evolving, and so must our approach. Stay curious, ask questions, and demand AI that's safe, fair, and trustworthy. Your AI adventure is just beginning. Let's make it a good one.